Bass.
Hey.
My face is gone. I can't breathe, man. Please. Please let me stand. Please, man, I can't breathe.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Bincang-Bincang Cetar. Yeah, without further ado, let's talk about this. Well, here I'm not alone. I have a special guest as well. Thank you very much for my guest to coming for today. We do really appreciate for your present, and let's talk about it. Like, first of all, I would say, like, I hope that his family and all of our fellow in all over the world, I feel so sorry about it. Like, the first time when I saw this news, like, to be very honest, I cried. Literally, I cried. Like, he doesn't deserve that. But what can we do? I mean, I'm not in that situation at that time, and it's just happened. Basically, it's just happened, and this case is not like the first time, but it's kind of like, I don't know, multiple times. I mean, like, when I saw on the news, like, it has been like, I don't know, like Mr. Floyd, I believe, like the third person that got exposed by media, like, black people die basically because of cops or kind of like that. So, what do you think?
I think this is more human rights issues than political or issues, because politics aside, this is pure racial. I think this is not just political who's left, who's right. This is truly a human right issues, and we need to fix this, because we're so tired of this shit keep happening to African Americans in America. And yeah, that's why we are rioting and protesting and everywhere, because imagine how tired we are, guys. That's all I can say.
And this kind of thing, like racism, it is all over the world, even in my own country, Indonesia. And racism is not because of, even in my own country, actually, racism is not because of, skin color, but even like a religion. I know it's like, it's crazy, but however, like, this is like a real case. If you're like minority everywhere, you will get like the same problem. I wouldn't say like everywhere, because at some countries, like, they stay in peace and stuff. Like, for example, like Scandinavian, I believe. But I don't know what's going on. But in my own country, like, if you have like, okay, I got also the same problem here when I'm in Indonesia. Like, I got bullied because I have a dark skin color. Even like my skin color is not black but tan, but still, because the beauty standard, holy shit, beauty standards would never exist in this world. But yeah, it's because of the skin color, and then this kind of thing is happen. And the problem is not only because of skin color, I believe, but why the demonstration is like going very crazy over there is because, like, there's like a gap between Caucasian and black people, but it's not only black people, even like Hispanic as well. And have you seen like any data, like for example, if you do like the same job, but just because your skin color, and then you will get like, different salary, I believe. Are you here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think, in my opinion, why this kind of thing is happen, it's because Black people are shot at higher percentage than white by cops, regardless of their race. And black people make up like 50% of their inmates. Black people net worth on average is like around 17K, and however, while white people are like around 180K. Like, yeah, American people do treat, non-white people different, and black people are also signaled out by the government. I'm not sure if it is also happened in Indonesia, like about the salaries different just because you are from Papua. I'm not sure about it. Like, to be honest, I have no idea, but I would like to find out.
It's not about the race gap. It's about the treatment also different towards Papuan people. I
Yeah,
think. And Papuan or Maluku, Eastern Indonesian people, they tend to be given like rough jobs as like debt collectors or you know, low paid and they get stereotyped like to be a thug or a gangster or something. So I don't rarely see like Papuan or Eastern Indonesian people work at a corporate job, which is the most noble thing you can do in Indonesia. If you have a corporate job or civil servant, you are a figure in our society, I guess.
oh
And
yeah,
I rarely seen those people in Java having a corporate job or being a civil servant. They always get get given the rough jobs like as a debt collector or even hitman. Yeah, I've seen a lot of documentaries and news from not from the mainstream media, but yeah, I guess it's true. It's not about the way I think it's the treatment is so hella different. I guess.
yeah. That's why like the demonstration is like, I know this case is not only happened for one or two time. Like, actually, like even last year, there's like demonstration about how the cops treat black people differently. But I guess like maybe because this year there's a lot of an employee and stuff. And I think the case is not because $20. It's about how cops loving to show they have all the power. Are you agree with this?
Yeah, I think the police brutality happens all around the world, even in Indonesia. But in Indonesia, it's not it's not always about race. But police brutality, I think it's about abuse of power. They have
Exactly.
weapons and guns and everything, and they use it as a way to, I don't know, feel more powerful, I guess. And in their defense, they said that, well, I'm present too. Bro, if you're present, don't be a police officer, lah. It's so funny, bro, the way that they say that they are present and this is a stressful job. Doctor has a stressful job too, but they don't
They cannot just keep
go and
people.
yeah, they don't go and slice people's throats, I guess.
That's why. Like, just because you have power and ability to use, but doesn't mean you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I guess this is more about the abuse of power that these police officers have. Even in Indonesia too. Remember the student protest last September? There's a lot of oh my god! I hope I don't get sued though.
No, don't worry. We're safe. We're safe.
Get sued or disappear. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yeah. There's a lot of students that got take the shoot by a tear gas or anything. towards students, not not really a race. Yeah, sometimes it's become a racial issue when it's the Papuan students who protest, but if it's the students in general, they just, I don't know. I don't know what's the problem with college students that protesting. I think I appreciate my friends and my fellow students who protest and with your proof. Sorry, I couldn't come because damn, I'm too covered for that shit.
And when I read on some article, for example, from Tribune News, like actually Chauvin, the police officer or the cops, he has like pretty bad record, by the way. So this kind of thing is not his first experience about how he treat people. I think yeah, it's because he think that he has power because he's a cop. So, oh my gosh.
Yeah, the police officer who shot and killed Floyd is not it's not his first experience, right?
No, it's not because I read on several
He's done this
articles.
before. Yeah,
He killed someone before.
yeah, yeah. He's done this before. Yeah, because he's a racist motherfucker.
His name is like Wayne Reyes. So yeah, he shot him, and of course he died basically. But yeah, rest in peace. I'm so sorry for this that happened, and oh man, you're really an asshole. I mean, for Calvin.
Yeah, this racist motherfucker goes to hell.
Like, what is wrong with you? Oh,
Yes, I never understand racism because since I was young, I get a lot of discrimination because of religion. And like, I'm a Muslim, but my parents are not because my dad isn't. So yeah, I guess that's a problem in society. But and yeah, it's nothing new for me, but I can imagine someone who never experienced racism and they got it. I don't know how stressful that is. So, yeah. Indonesia is pretty fucked up too when it comes to this racial issue.
right. But it is not only in Indonesia. I mean, like most of the countries,
Everywhere.
most of the countries.
Everywhere, so yeah, everywhere. If I were a hijab in, not the capital of Korea, so if I were a hijab in like other cities, like smaller cities, I couldn't imagine what would happen though.
And actually, like I had a conversation with one of my friends, and he's also Black American. And truthfully, this is not about him. Means that him is like George Floyd, but this is about like 1,000 others time like him. That's why like people go like they have like demonstration and stuff. So this is not only about him, but this case is not the first time that's happened in the States. But maybe like
Yeah,
people like it's going crazy and it's like it's never end. That's why like people speak up about it.
Because we're tired. Because we're sick. This bullshit keeps happening.
And I have a question to him and also to several of my American friends. For example, like when we saw the video on YouTube, like I saw like many people watching at the video, but nobody helped basically. And I was thinking like if I was in that position right there, and what happened if I would help him and tell to the cops like, hey, if it is about 20 USD, then I'm gonna pay him, just let him go. And they said that don't do that. And I was like, why? Because the cops will fuck me off. So basically, if we help, then the cops will fuck fuck me up, I guess like, ooh. So
Yeah, you don't fuck with those. You don't fuck with those. If someone gets arrested in the street, you better leave, bitch, because they'll get you. If you come near them, they'll get you, and they'll touch you for doing basically nothing and try to save them.
I was like, what about if I was a Caucasian and I want to help him? And the same answer, like, basically it's like doesn't matter if you're Caucasian, or Asian or Hispanic, as long as we help the guy to let him go from the cops, yeah, we will fuck our own life basically. Like, so
Yeah,
what can we do? What can we do to prevent this kind of things?
Yeah, you just record it and upload it to social media and make it viral, I guess.
Yeah, but then there will be another victim. Somebody else will die because the time when we upload, the time when it goes viral and stuff is too late. And there will be another people die just because of racism, just because like somebody used their power against others. How can we prevent this kind of things? Come on, guys. Whoever who listens this podcast, we have to realize that, come on, just treat everyone equally. What is wrong with you? I don't know what I want to say, but what is wrong with you is like something that, describe my feeling.
I never understand people who are being racist because those people are horrible, I guess. And racism is hard to do. It's actually triggering me. Every time someone brings up about religion and ethnicity, I feel, call me coward, but I feel I get triggered by those kind of things because I experienced it firsthand, like in my first since I was a kid, by my teachers, my classmates, people around me just they talk shit because of something that I couldn't change. And I can imagine for my friends, like from Chinese descent or Papuan, Eastern Indonesian people, I can imagine their racism must be so high and higher than me, but my kind of racism, their experience are bad enough. I can imagine from them though.
Exactly. For example, if like you're from Maluku or Eastern Indonesian and you are not a Muslim and then you stay somewhere in Java where like the majority of the people are Muslim and stuff, I didn't say all of Muslim people in Indonesia are bad. I didn't say that. But they use the majority of people to make a power, to bully someone, to discriminate against the others just because they think like they have a number. Like, oh, Muslim is the majority and what are you? Christian?
Really sad. That I think, but it's not me. My high school friend from Papua, and he gets called monkey.
What?
Yeah, I was joking this. I wish I was hitting you right now, but he got called monkey.
Why?
Because, like, I don't know this. I almost tempted also to call my homie monkey because that's despicable. Because he's dark skin and curly hair and big nose, I guess.
And what is wrong with
That
that?
doesn't make it okay. That doesn't make it okay to call someone a monkey. Like, what the fuck? And it happens in school. It happens in school. In my high school. My high school is full of shit though. I don't want to deny.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deny myself itself. I mean, like, for you, you might not get, like, um, discriminate because of skin color, because your skin color is pale, which is like in Indonesia, if you're pale, then you're beautiful. But like someone like me, like, yeah, the majority of the people gonna say that I'm ugly or something like that, which I think nobody's ugly. Everyone is beautiful in their own way.
I hear people have called me cool and Jeff. They call me Jeff. They call me cool. They call me, handcuffed. The fabric that you use to wrap up dead people. Yeah, and they call me Jasper. Your profile is better go out or something. It's anyway. Whatever your skin color is, those fucking racist people will always talk shit about you anyway. I have pale skin and people have come up to me and said some brutal shit about my skin. Even though it's considered, beautiful in Indonesian standards, but it's not a way. People just want to talk shit about you.
Okay. So...
Yeah, for the skin people is worse, but it doesn't mean people who have naturally white or fair skin doesn't get, that treatment as well. Everyone gets toxic in here. Yeah, because, this is just a toxic society, I guess. Everyone gets called though. Everyone gets brutally murdered in here. I'm scared, Mom.
So, what can we do to prevent this kind of thing? I think, I'm not sure about America, and I mean, like for the States, because basically I'm not American. But I believe, when we release this podcast, there will be, I hope that there will be a lot of people listen to this podcast, and there will be, something that we can change for the future. And I hope, there will be, a law where, for example, if somebody bully us or racist or whatever, we can just But the thing is, how can we change our mindset to be not racist? Basically, we cannot change somebody's, mindset, because only that person that can change their mindset. But yeah, what do you think? How can we change this kind of society?
I always try to speak up since I got to college and I'm more mature, I guess, and I'm there to speak up my mind in every discussion. And I use my social media as a platform to spread awareness about this racist bullshit because, I'm using my own outlet and power to educate people, but if they don't want to be educated, then go off. It's not my responsibility anymore. But I'm using social media and circle of friends to try to talk to them and just spread awareness about hey, don't be racist. It's not cool. Why can't we just treat each other? But if they don't wanna listen, then I don't give a fuck. I don't wanna friend with you anymore.
But then it won't solve the problem. How can
it won't solve.
Do you think there should be a law? I don't know. We called it in Indonesia kebijakan. Where, for example, somebody bully me or racist or whatever, we can just report and boom, you go to jail.
It's not that easy because the lawmaker itself is a bunch of racist old men.
So what can we do? I mean, I don't want there's another violence,
Yeah, it's not that easy because the lawmaker, who is just a bunch of old white dudes. Sorry, old or dudes who just yeah, their feel is fucking outdated. They're boomer bullshit.
Yeah, but
And
so what kind of solution? Like we always
remember,
have like, you know,
remember the RUU PKS? Until this day, it never gets RUU PKS, RUU penghapusan kekerasan seksual.
okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but then it won't solve the problem. Then there will be like somebody else gonna, you know, be the victim and another like demonstration, violence and stuff. Why?
I cannot answer this for now because honestly, I am also tired of this. What the fuck is? Oh my god.
Yeah, like for example, you know, there's like I don't know, like the rest of the majority sign a law or something, like a vote that we have to make this kind of law to prevent any violence against you know, race or kind of like that. But then what's the point if the government is not supporting us?
Yeah.
Or
I guess-
even the police is not supporting us. For example, okay, I got bullied just because I'm black, and then I call the police, and the cops coming, and hey, what's happened? Oh, this person bullied me because I have a dark skin, and then the cops laughing at me and tell me that, huh, you piece of shit. Like what?
Yeah. It happens a lot though.
So,
Even the sexual assault victims that reported to the police just brush it off and laugh at them. I know a lot of people who've done that, and that's so devastating.
and we cannot, you know, choose our destiny. I mean, how? I mean, I cannot choose my parent. I cannot choose like my skin color. I cannot choose whatever I want to be born or whatever. Like, yeah. If people always think that white people is superior and stuff, even in Indonesia, apparently like they think like white people are woo privileged.
Oh, boleh hantar anjay.
Ooh, privilege. And I know a lot of
Man.
I know a lot of Indonesian girl like they reject a man from, or not a man but also a woman from Eastern Indonesia because of their skin color. Like,
Yeah,
oh, I don't want to date with you because of your skin color or whatever.
Because you're dark, because you have curly hair, because you have big nose.
And what's wrong? What's wrong with that? I think dark skin are beautiful. I think, yeah. I mean, there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong.
I always envy people with dark skin because they can stand in the sun longer than I am. Because I get burned. I get burned easily because of my skin. And you guys are awesome because you can stand under the sun and not, basically go red and die like me. Like, people want to whiten their skin, they inject it, they drink pills that are dangerous just to make their skin white, and they risk getting a skin cancer or those dangerous disease just because they would want to have a white skin. But they don't know that having a white skin doesn't always good either. There's a bad side. You get burned if you have fair skin. And the people don't realize that. They just want to be white, and then if they have white skin, fair skin, they will be beautiful. No. A lot of people don't realize the negative side of having a pale ass. I think their skin is very beautiful, and I always envy you guys because you guys can stand under the sun for a longer time than me. But it's okay though. Every skin tone is beautiful anyway. And people are gonna talk shit no matter what your color. Those people are toxic as hell and they will talk shit about you.
Just don't care about it. Really, just don't care. But the thing is, like, how if, I mean, we try to not care about it, but then they try to do like violence. Like, for example, the cops just, happen to kill a person, and for some bullshit reason about 20 USD or whatever. I think it's not about that, which I think is
It's
not
about race. It's about race. Because yeah, you black, so you must get killed. It's about race. I mean, it always comes to race.
And do you think there's something related with this case to politics? Because like if you see like China calls on US to prevent racists against minorities and stuff, and then I don't know, maybe after this China gonna, I don't know, shoot to the states or something. Do you think like there is a political issue behind this as well?
Yes, of course. But I don't really want to talk about politics for now because this is heartbreaking issue, and of course it's a politics, but it becomes a human rights issue, I think. In Indonesia too, the minorities are always discriminated. They don't have their own representatives in legislative, DPR. They don't have their own representation. Yeah, this is all politics, I guess, but it becomes a human rights issue.
I think it's both. But I don't really care about the politic issue because it's about humanity. I mean, fuck with that. We all have right, to stay and survive in this world. We have right to be happy. We have right to do whatever we want, but don't use your power to hurt somebody else. Is there something you want to say to the public about this racism, and perhaps to the family of Mr. George?
No, the least thing you can do is sign a petition online. And I want to talk about the situation in Indonesia also. You guys, you guys don't just post like hashtag Black Lives Matter or some shit if you feel discriminate against Papuan people or Eastern Indonesian people. Like, shut up about your BLM activism if you still discriminate our brothers and sisters in Papua and Eastern Indonesian. We need to fix this issue first, and we need to be aware, not just, if there's an Indonesian saying about just lupuk mata nggak kelihatan, tapi kemudian seberang lautan kelihatan. Yeah, that's what I see in social media these days. They preaching about, Black Lives Matter, justice for George Floyd, but your own brothers and sisters from Eastern Indonesia, you ignore them, you ignore their issues, and this is our issue. It happens a lot in our society, and then why you question about something happened in America and not here? If you question about the Black Lives Matter and Floyd or something, you need to preach and spread the awareness about yeah, there's racism exists too, especially for Eastern Indonesian people, Maluku, Papua, NTT. They get the most bullshit out of this, and you still posting the Black Lives Matter hashtag just to get clout, just to get followers or likes. This,
Oh, that's insane. They put it
Yeah,
as a trend, and this is not a
I-
trend. This is humanity.
I've seen a lot of this, I open Instagram and Facebook, some of my friends really, my internet friends who I'm not really close, luckily, I'm not close to those people, but damn, people saying like, justice for George Floyd, Black Lives Matter, blah, 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 but they're still not, they don't aware about the racism issues that our brothers and sisters from Papua and in Eastern Indonesia experience. And the case of Obi Kogoya. And yeah, I don't wanna get any details because guys, I don't wanna get disappeared. I feel my degree is not finished yet, so I'm scared as hell though. But you need to just stop posting this if you don't acknowledge the real issues here. You can be sympathized to George Floyd, but you have to sympathize and acknowledge the real issues that we face every day in Indonesia too, because it's basically the same shit. And our brothers and sisters from Eastern Indonesia, they get the most bullshit. They get the most discriminated. And you guys are turning a blind eye because they're not cool, I guess. Because Black Lives Matter is trending. I'm gonna get some clout. You guys are horrible if you do it.
I absolutely agree. Like, it's weird whenever you open a Twitter or Instagram or whatever, they said that, Black Lives Matter and stuff, but then after that, they try to promote a skincare. Like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, a couple minutes ago, you just said about this, and stuff, and a couple minutes later, and then you talk about beauty standard again, that beauty should be white. So what is it about then?
I've seen a lot of horrible content in Instagram and Twitter or even TikTok. The people tweeting about the situation in Papua, racism against Eastern Indonesian people, and a lot of comments are just so fucking toxic. They ask, like, di Papua ada mall nggak? Di Papua ada Pizza Hut nggak? Di Papua masih hutan semua ya? I read a lot of comments like that, like, bitch, what the fuck? Oh my god, I wanna leave this country, oh my god. Di Papua ada KFC. Holy shit. Hey, why this motherfuckers comment about people trying to speak up, trying to, guys, you shouldn't be just posting Black Lives Matter, but ignoring the real bullshit here. And they show the real issues. They post the video, the news, and the comments are fucking damn. Like, I wanna cry, boy. Like, di Papua ada mall nggak? What the fuck? And it's still a long way to go for us to eradicate racism, because these assholes, they say so exist. And they use the hashtag Black Lives Matter just to get clout, basically.
That's so mean, in my opinion. That's so mean.
But
you use this as
so
a
mean,
trend to make a money, to
You-
get a
you-
followers.
Yeah. I'm doing this podcast. Just I just want to get something out of my head. I don't have any monetary motivation behind it. I don't even get paid to talk about it.
Hello?
Hello,
Okay. Okay, it's great now.
I'm gonna move. Okay, I'm gonna move to another room here because this neighbor is so fucking noisy.
Sorry guys, this kind of shit is happen sometimes. It's something that we cannot prevent or it's just something like unexpected. When you are in the
Because
studio recording.
The house next to this house is having a renovation. So yeah, I forget to tell you that the house next door is having renovation. So yeah, it would be so noisy. I forget
Okay,
to tell
but
you.
it's okay right now. So yeah, what do you want to say before?
Yeah, don't use this as something to get clout. I just want to say that. And if you guys really acknowledge this Black Lives Matter, justice for George and political blah blah blah, you need to acknowledge and aware about the current issues that happen here, especially with people from Eastern Indonesia, and you need to realize that jangan sampai seperti yang gue lihat ini gajah di puk mata nggak kelihatan, semua di sebelah orang kelihatan. Masalah di negara lain yang lu jauh di sana, lu ribut, lu gembar-gembor, bla bla bla, tapi masalah di negara lu sendiri yang menimpa saudara sebangsa lu sendiri, lu nggak peduli. That's insane. That's stupid. And stop using the Black Lives Matter hashtag for clout. Yeah, I'm genuinely pissed off by that. You sell shit with the hashtag like this. Shut the fuck up.
If you want to use this, for example, you want to acknowledge,
We're not yet.
just speak
Yeah,
up. Just speak up. Make a content to make people more aware.
you need to speak up about the Papua case, the military operation in Papua. Please use this, because if I write articles or anything, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared that I might be lost. But use this as a way to speak your opinion and not do this for cloud or even for something.
Exactly.
Horrible.
If you are aware about Black Lives Matter, show it, prove it. It's not just only like you make a post and hashtag and stuff to get a lot of followers or money or whatever. Basically, we speak up at this time, and my guest right now, she didn't get anything. But what truly matters, it's about her opinion. And the way she speak up to acknowledge you all, which is my audience here, to listen, and we hope by, after this podcast is released, and there will be like more people aware about racism, so that we can change our mind.
Yeah, because if not, who else? If not us, who else will change, right?
We cannot change your mind, but you can change your mind, right? Right?
You should use this hashtag BLM, Black Lives Matter, to also educate yourself and others about this issue. Yeah, that our brothers and sisters get discriminated every single day. They get the most shit. And you just use this hashtag to get clout, to get likes, and even money this way. And that's the most
I think that's disgusting.
Yeah, that's disgusting as fuck, too. And I open Instagram and stumble upon those kind of posts and those kind of people. I report their posts just fucking irrelevant to the topic.
And to be honest, like
And
we both, I mean, me and my guests are actually truly afraid to speak up about this because we don't want to be,
Yeah.
you know,
don't want to get kidnapped. Because yeah, freedom of speech in this country is it's not the North Korea level, but it's not the most free country in the world either. Indonesia is not like North Korea or but it's not the most free, I guess. But if I said the wrong thing or if I post the wrong thing, exposing the government or some shit, I would get lost. I would get kidnapped, and that's crazy. Yeah, even though they said that, oh, it doesn't happen anymore, it just happens in the New Order era. No, still more students and activists who dare to speak up. And even a few days ago, a discussion made by one of the biggest university and law faculty in Indonesia. One of the top three university. If you know, and they get caught. They can't host a discussion anymore because of the topic is
too sensitive.
Yeah, sensitive because it's katanya makar itulah ya. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why, like, we don't. There's no introduction in this session. You don't know about me. You don't know about her or him or whatever. Yeah, you don't know about us. But the point of this conversation is not about that we want to, showing up about, this is me and this is my guest or stuff to get money, to get AdSense or whatever, because basically we do it for free. And actually, we're really afraid about our, I don't know, maybe like tomorrow we will get kidnapped or whatever, and we're really afraid about it. But the point is, like, we would like to speak up. We would like to educate you guys. We would like to give more awareness about don't be racist. If you really want to, speak up or I don't know, involve in Black Lives Matter, just try to speak up. And don't just follow the hashtag and stuff or the trend to get the money. I think that's really disgusting. Like, ew.
I don't think we did get kidnapped, but the most thing that could happen is our content is going to be taken down. Yeah, I don't think I would get affected by this because of I'm saying about Papua, but I post. One of my friends last night actually posted something about the Indonesian racism issues and the military operation there, and damn, his post gets taken down because there's a lot of buzzer pemerintah that reported his post. Oh my god, this is the one, I don't know.
I mean, if it is like, if this content took down from the government, we can just re-upload it later, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, but that's not the point of this. As long as you guys listen to this podcast, as long as you guys, get the point or the message of this podcast, which I truly hope you guys, get the point of it.
Please share this podcast. Let everyone hear this. Your mom, your dad, your cat, your uncle, your neighbor, your ex-boyfriend maybe. Please just share it to anyone you know. I don't do it for clout. I don't do this for followers. I don't even give you my Instagram handle or whatever. But yeah, please share this. I'm not getting money out of this, but I want you to share this. Okay. Yeah. The one who takes down my friend's Instagram post is not from the official government, but more of the puppet account, the brother. Yeah, and they're not built anyway. They have power too. You know, those brothers, they can ban your account in an hour or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And they
at least, if somebody listen to this podcast, at least, at least there's like, someone already listen and share and whatever. And maybe if this podcast got, taken down, but yeah, we can just like re-upload. But I hope that, the audience will truly get the message from you. And I hope that it will increase the awareness to be like, don't be racist. Just don't be racist.
Yeah, please, this is not cool, guys. Stop asking what's your religion to anyone out of nowhere. Okay, that's so fucking cool. Oh my god. Agamamu apa? Like, agak out of topic ya, tapi you guys know about the first Indonesian K-pop idol, right? And I came to her Instagram and oh my god, all the comments are just asking about her religion. Holy shit, man! Oh my god. Instead of focusing on her talent or her, achievement to as the K-pop industry as the first Indonesian, these bitches just comment, agamamu apa? What the fuck? And why is it important anyway? Like, kalau lu pada tahu tentang agamanya dia, terus keuntungan informasi ini untuk kalian apa?
But that's the same question for those who are racist. Like, what's the point?
Yeah, mereka ini.
What's the point?
Asking that like di Papua ada mall, what, like calling Papuan people monkeys or something? You bitches need to shut the fuck up. You motherfuckers need to stop, okay? I hate you all. Everyone is just in Indonesia, probably if you're not Muslim, you will get bullshit. Because
but it's not only Muslim, but also, if you're not beautiful based on the, beauty standard, if your skin is dark, not black, but just like a little bit of dark or whatever.
Yeah, you have skin. You're like pretty much, like, you get the most bullshit.
And if you're poor, and if you have no education and stuff, there's so many things to be bullied here. There's so many things.
People will talk shit about anything, literally anything,
So, okay, to conclude this podcast for today, like, we would like to speak up about racism because this problem is not only in the States, it's not only in the United States, but also in my country, Indonesia, and I believe it's like worldwide problem about racism. About racism, and what we want to try to say, to share our idea is just like, don't be racist. If you want to speak up, just speak up. If you want to do demonstration, just do it. But please, no violence. Like, why would you burn some building and stuff? Or can you even imagine if that store is like, the only source income of the person that you don't even know? Or maybe that person is not doing something wrong, and then just because, you want to do some demonstration and then you just like burn somebody's, I don't know, property or stuff. If you want to do demonstration, just do it. Just speak up. But please, no violence, no anarchy and stuff. Just do it peacefully. And second is about this is for my people actually. Like, if you want to follow, the Black Lives Matter, just do it. What you can do is just like speak up like us. For what? To increase the awareness, So people that be like hopefully people will be like less racist because they realize what they are doing is wrong. Basically, we cannot change somebody's mindset, but they can do it themselves. By what? By listening a podcast, maybe it will motivate them to change their mindset and stuff. Don't do it because of a trend. Don't do it because of money, because it's disgusting. You did it because you get your own, income just because using a trend to support your own, your own good or whatever. I think that's selfish though. I think that's really egoist and yeah. I think that's it from me. Is there anything you want to say?
Yeah, that's all for me too. Yeah, I guess stop racism. Please don't be racist and just respect each other, guys. I don't think our religion teaches us to be a racist person. Yeah, so I don't know. This is not about religion. This is about the mindset, I guess. Yeah, there's no religion teach a person to be a racist. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, we need to speak up more. We need to spread awareness. Please share this podcast. Please listen it in your car, in your smartphone or iPad, or share this podcast. I'm not getting anything out of this. I'm not getting money. I'm not getting followers or clout. I just want to speak up and spread awareness to you guys. And you guys, if you care, please share this podcast. That's all I want. And stop using the Black Lives Matter hashtag for clout, for money, and for spending shit. You want to get likes or whatever. Stop doing that shit, okay? Please, if you're really concerned about the racism and the crisis happening in the U.S., you need to pay attention to what's happening in Indonesia. Yeah. Kalau lu masih rasis sama saudara-saudara kita di Papua, di Indonesia Timur, lu nggak usah soal ngomongin masalah Black Lives Matter. That's all I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have to stay in our ideology, unity in diversity, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika. Together, we can win this case. Together, we can solve this problem, because if it is not us, who else? Thank you very much. Thank you for my special guest for today. I truly appreciate, thank you very much, and thank you for Waves Indonesia to give this platform. So finally we can speak up, and I hope we will be fine. I hope we will be fine.
I hope, yeah, bismillah, guys. In the name of God. In the name of God, we'll be safe. You don't take them down, okay? Fuck those fuckers.
But truthfully, I wanna say thank you very much for you. Really.
Yeah.
I hope that there will be somebody else like you who would like to speak up about this. And yeah, have a nice day. And thank you very much for your presence for today.
Anytime, bro. Yeah.
See you in the next episode, perhaps. Yeah, if we're still alive.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.